If I sit just right, kind of looks like the headphones are on my ears. Hey everyone, Miss Reimer here with Music Teacher Message, and today I'm going to talk about a concert that I went to a little while ago. So 2 weeks ago I went to see Jake Shimabukuro in concert, and it was a really cool experience. Some of you I've gotten to talk to in person about it, which is awesome, but I thought I would share it on here for those who I haven't seen in person. Maybe you were absent that day, maybe you don't go to my school, that kind of thing. So if you don't know who Jake Shimabukuro is, he is, I think, one of the best, if not the best, ukulele player around. He's from Hawaii, and he is just awesome. He's got all kinds of stuff on YouTube. When my students are being good in class, we watch him sometimes just as a little treat. The things that he can do with the ukulele are incredible, and a lot of people don't realize that a ukulele can sound like this. All that to be said, I went to Jake's concert, like I said, 2 weeks ago. This was actually a Christmas present from my parents. They gave me tickets for Christmas, and then the concert was finally 2 weeks ago. It was a long time waiting because I was really excited, but it was a great concert. One of my favorite concerts I've ever been to, ever. It was fantastic. So I wanted to talk a little bit more about that right now. So why did I enjoy this concert so much? There's a couple of reasons why. Number one, I had fantastic seats. My mom got me third row seats. So during the concert, Jake was maybe 10 feet away from me, maybe. He was very close. He kind of dances around a little bit while he's playing, you know, he just gets into it, so depends. But he was about 8-10 feet away from me, which was really, really cool. Last time I saw him, we sat upstairs at this theater and we're kind of looking down on him, and that was a lot of fun because you could see he played with an orchestra, and he also has a bass player, and this time he added an electric guitar player that was playing with him. But last time, you know, being able to look down on everything was really cool. This time my mom thought I would really appreciate being a lot closer so that I could see Jake's fingers while he was playing. Good call, Mom, thanks. And it was really cool to be that close to him. Another thing that I really enjoyed about the concert was the songs that he chose to play. He has several CDs out, and he has a lot of different types of songs. He's got more like traditional, there's like a traditional Hawaiian song, but it's kind of like his updated take on it. He's got some kind of like oldie songs, but he's changed them a little bit, but it's songs that people recognize. And then he's got some original stuff. So between those three categories, there's just kind of something for everyone throughout the entire concert. And then after the concert, we actually got to meet him. So as soon as the concert was over with, we went out into the lobby, and then we were actually towards the front of this line that just kind of formed. We weren't really sure where we were supposed to meet him, just that he was going to come out and meet people. And so we waited not very long at all and got to meet him. He was so nice. I've met some other famous people before, and you never really know what they're going to be like in person, but I can honestly say now that Jake Shimabukuro was very nice to meet. We had a lovely conversation. I told him, you know, that I enjoyed the concert and everything, but that I'm a music teacher and that my students play ukuleles in class some, after school some, that some kids have ukuleles, basically because I showed them his videos, and he was really touched by that. And also that I told him that when we're kind of like ahead of schedule in music class, sometimes I'll let them just kind of lay down, we'll turn off the lights and show a quick little YouTube video that's something music, you know, related, still educational, but just kind of something fun as a treat. And I said that we like to watch him sometimes, and he just thought that was the coolest thing. And then while we were talking, he was doing this for me. And I got his autograph on, it's actually an album. I was looking for like a poster for him to sign, but they didn't have any available there. They were available on the website, but I didn't know that he was going to do like a meet and greet until maybe like 2 or 3 days before the concert, so I didn't know, but I bought an album because I figured it was nice and big for him to sign. But right there, he says, it's kind of hard to see with all the school lighting, but it says, Miss Reimer and students, aloha, Jake. And yeah, so it was just a really cool night. You know, the seats were great, the music was great. I saw several of my elementary students there. I think there were, 8 families that got to go, which was pretty cool. So just kind of walking around, I saw several students and they said hi, and I got to talk with their parents a little bit. And then there were some that were there that I didn't get to see, but I'm glad that they went. And then when I saw them at school, we talked about it. And then getting to meet him was definitely really cool. So anyway, I wanted to share some pictures that I took from the concert. So last time I went to see him, I think it was 3 years ago, we were not allowed to take any photos. This time they said you can take photos but not video. I understand that. So I did take some pictures, so here are some of those now. Then after the show, my mom found these photos online that were from the concert. They were just posted online, and so I just kind of screenshotted them, but I wanted to show you these ones. It kind of shows the venue a little bit more, so here you go. That is the end of this video. That's kind of my story from the concert. So I hope you enjoyed seeing these photos and hearing a little bit more about it. Like I said, I know some of you, we talked about it a little bit in class, but that was kind of the longer version. So now I've decided to add a new little segment. We're going to try some Q&A time. So some of my students have been sending me questions. If you go to my school, I've got it posted on your Canvas page. If you don't go to my school and you want me to answer a question for you, of course, send me a question in the comments below and I will try to get to it soon. So let's start with Hazel from 4th grade. Asked me, what kind of dog do you have and how old is it? Good question, Hazel. I have a black lab. His name is Luke. River from 4th grade asked me what his name was. His name is Luke. And how old is he? I think he's 13. I don't know. Sounds about right. Matea from 4th grade wants to know, can you let us be in your videos, please? Sorry, Matea, no, I cannot. There's some different rules for YouTube, not to mention parents. If I'm going to have students in my videos, it's just easier to just say no students at all. Sorry. Wynn from 1st grade wants to know if I have any children. No. Taylor from 1st grade asks, why do you like Michigan? So, if you weren't aware, I like the University of Michigan. It started with my papa. If you haven't seen the video called My Papa's Guitar, I'm gonna link it up there. Go check it out. But my papa, this is my mom's dad. That's what we call him to keep my like grandpa separate from papa. So my grandpa is my dad's dad, papa is my mom's dad. So anyway, so my mom's dad went to University of Michigan, and just my whole life, because of that, we've always cheered for Michigan. Layla from 1st grade says, you are cool. Thanks, Layla. You are too. Ooh, Lucy from 2nd grade asks, do you like Michigan football or basketball more? That's a hard question. I've never been to a live game of either football or basketball for Michigan before. So that's hard. I'm gonna say basketball right now since it's basketball season and they're doing really well. But that's hard. I guess they're kind of tied for me. Marissa from 2nd grade wants to know, how old were you when you started playing the clarinet? I was in 6th grade, so I had just turned 11 when I started playing clarinet. Jack from 2nd grade wants to know how long I've been teaching at this school. This is my 7th year here. Before I was here though, I started teaching marching band just kind of as like a side job when I was in college. So I've done that and teaching private lessons for 11 years. So I did that for 4 years during college, and then this, right when I graduated from college, is when I got this job. So this is year number 7 here. Alex from 2nd grade wants to know how old I was when I started YouTube. Well, I've only had one birthday since then. I just started YouTube less than a year ago, so how old I am now? Minus 1 year. There you go. Andrew from 2nd grade says, what will you do when you get to 1,000 subs? You know, I have some thoughts, but it's tricky. It's tricky getting subscribers, I've noticed, with this channel, because I'm starting it with my younger, elementary students, and I know some of my high schoolers watch, and some of my former high schoolers who are in college or have graduated watch. I've got some family members who watch also, but for the most part, I think most of my viewers are my elementary students, and a lot of kids are watching, but they're not allowed to subscribe just because because you have to have a login and they're not old enough or whatever. So yeah, I thought getting to 1,000 subscribers would be a little bit easier than it was, and because I'm only at 229 I think right now, even though almost every kid in the school watches, they just can't subscribe. So I'll have to do something big if I get to 1,000, because I think that would be a big accomplishment. Because like I said, there's a lot of kids who watch who just can't subscribe. So actually getting 1,000 subscribers, I think would be huge. So I don't know yet. I have some ideas, but I think it'll be a little while, unfortunately, till that happens. We'll see. But you can help make that happen. Ellie from 2nd grade wants to know when my birthday is. It's July 17th. Austin in 4th grade asks, do you like grapes or strawberries? I'm allergic to both, so I'm gonna say neither. Ooh. Phoenix in 5th grade wants to know if I've ever written an original song. Yes, I have. That's something I do like to do at home. Just, it's relaxing for me. Sometimes I write songs with words. Sometimes I write just like instrumental stuff. But yes, I do write songs. Maybe I should share one on here. Let me know in the comments if you would like to hear one of my original songs. Comment down below. I'm trying to find a good question to end on. Roslyn in 4th grade asks, do I have an Xbox One? No, I do not. My parents, as a family, we have a Wii, but it stays at their house. And then I have I have a Game Boy Advance. That was from a while ago. I'm not really into video games. A lot of students are asking about my family, about do I have any brothers or sisters. I have an older sister. She is 3.5 years older than me, and actually yesterday was her birthday, so happy birthday, Colleen. I think that's a good place to end it. So thank you for your questions. If I did not answer yours this time, be patient. I'm going to do more of these little question and answer things, so you gotta keep watching. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please give me a thumbs up, comment down below, send me a question or comment or whatever. I'd love to hear from you, and I will see you soon. Thanks, bye.